sleeping. I've always been too careful to take a look at you this close before. When you're sleeping, that is. But now, you're a heartthrob, Houdini. Which is exactly why I had to do this. Exactly why I had to. Well, let's be honest. Your life outside of me is pretty bleak. I've seen your apartment, what you feed yourself, how you push yourself only so hard as you're feeling it most days. You're disciplined in a way, but you could be so much better here with me, where you belong. Oh, there's those beautiful eyes.
Hey. I know things are moving kind of fast. I hope you don't mind. I didn't have a chance to clean up the basement before bringing you here. Oh, no, don't scream. Don't do that. I don't like that. I don't like when you scream like you're scared or something. You're not scared. Nod your head.
Submissive. Obedient. God, you are so cute. Like a little puppy.
Oh, don't worry about that. Like I said, I just didn't have the chance to clean up. The what? Well, if I told you who it belonged to, you might get mad at me. And I don't want to make you mad. So why don't we just leave it? For the sake of our relationship.
You're also observant, inquisitive, not as cute, admirable, but we will definitely need to be tamed.
Well, that girl you went on that date with the day we met, I noticed how she was blowing up your phone after. She was apologizing, gushing, whining, and you two planned a second date, which, by the way, was a little bit rude given our connection. And I didn't think I could play the easy, nice girl anymore. But don't worry, she won't interrupt us anymore. No more big, long paragraph text messages outlining how she picked out a cerulean blue sweater that day.
Good times. She screamed like a banshee when she woke up where you're sitting. You're far too well behaved for someone like her. She had absolutely no manners, didn't even appreciate the fuzzy handcuffs instead of the cold steel ones. The pink ones are so cute. She could have at least thanked me for that little bit of comfort. But God, I swear, her annoying screams are still echoing down here.
Hurt you? Are you crazy? I'm not gonna hurt you, babe. No, I would never hurt you. I'm doing all of this for you, for us. I know you know what I mean, what I'm talking about. Don't feign naivety or play dumb with me, us, you, and me. Romeo and Juliet, Wesley and Buttercup, Han Solo and Leia. We are written in the stars. We are what these big Hollywood love stories are written about. We are the map they follow for what true, utter, raw connection looks like, feels like. No. Our first date, it was just an off night. We all have those sometimes. That's why I had to bring you here after. I couldn't just let your first impression of me leave off like that. It would be insincere. It would be wrong. You don't remember? Sheesh, I know I'm a knockout, but I didn't think you'd get all hazy. Well, it's probably for the best then. No need to remember what happened. I'd rather you not remember.
How embarrassing! Did I misread the dosage? Either way, you don't seem too upset. I guess it's fine. Normally people are pretty angry when I overdo it, but not you. Ever. You really are too considerate to me.
No, don't cry. It's embarrassing. And it may change the way you feel about me all over again. And maybe I read into things too much, but you didn't seem all that interested with me the first time, and we just need to try again. You won't be mad? Or make things weird or anything? Well, you remember how after that day we met, we exchanged numbers? Well, I did my best not to blow you up like the other girl. I was strategic. I timed and planned my texts according to your day to try and be considerate. But you weren't texting me back much. And we shared a few glances on the train and things felt distant. I mean, I thought after we finally formally met and shared that intimate moment with each other that we'd be all over each other, that you'd turn into this feral beast pining and yearning for me and my love, but you weren't, and I was confused. So you finally spoke to me on the train, planned our date to the museum, and I was ecstatic. I had seen the way you bore into your phone in bed at night from your window, and aside from the yappy girl from Bumble, I thought you were talking to other women because you certainly weren't answering my texts. But with our date set, I felt secure. I had my opportunity to show you me.
You were probably just playing Clash of Clans or something. My blood was boiling, though.
So, we met up at the station and walked to the museum together, and you looked so handsome, and the weather was really nice, and the new exhibit looked exciting, and then I realized I had accidentally brought Yappy's phone instead of mine. Our whole date, her phone was blowing up in my purse, her friends and family all asking where she was, searching for her, and sure, the phone was on silent, but when I took it out to turn it off, you noticed it. You recognized it, and you seemed alarmed. Red flag number 1. But you didn't know the reason why I had her phone to begin with, and, well, having you tied up here now seems like a better time to explain than in the lobby of the museum. You asked me if everything was okay, if I needed to address any of the hundreds of missed calls or texts, and I dismissed you. I turned it off and put it away, and you stood a little bit further from me for the rest of the date.
My therapist says I have abandonment issues, that I get really attached as a way to compensate for it.
You were checking your phone more and more, and every time your fingers moved like you were sending a text, it sent a wave of adrenaline through me, and I wanted to rip that phone from your hands and crush it under my big black boots, but then I wouldn't have access to the names of the girls I'll end up meeting after we're done here. A+ self-control on my part.
Things are going to get really messy down here. I'll have to move you to my bedroom. Being handcuffed to the bed is probably more comfortable anyways, but when I go to feed you, it'll be so cute, like taking care of you when you're sick. And in a way, my love, you are. Until we cure you of this uncertainty of your feelings for me, we'll have to keep you chained up like this.
Anyways, it was unbearable, the awful awkwardness of it all. Between the silence between us through texts, on the train, in the museum, it came to a head when it came time to go home. I had asked you if you wanted to go to dinner at a diner down the road on the way to the station, and you said you had leftovers at home.
Bullshit excuse. I know you didn't have any leftovers. You had takeout the night before, and I watched you finish each and every bite, then toss it in the bin after. And please, an excuse? It's unacceptable.
I couldn't risk it. I couldn't risk you going home and moving on to the next girl, to move on from me. I can't let you do that. No, not after everything we've been through. I'm sure you understand now, but then I had to do it, bring you here, explain my feelings, myself, what I am willing to do for you, how much
I love you. Love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
What?
I love you.
What did you just say?
I love you.
You
love me. You love me.
love
You
me
love me
too?
Love.
How did you know?
You love me?
You can read my mind. That's ridiculous. Did you bump your head when you knocked out Houdini? You need to get some more rest. Wait, what? How did you know about that? I mean, I did. I do think that, but I only thought about that when we were on the train. We haven't talked.
This has got to be
about
a joke.
that.
You have to be kidding me. You're just trying to pick on me, play into my sensitivities. You manipulative shit. I love you. But that is just cruel.
You are trying to pick on me. Don't deny it. Fine. I'll play into your little joke. How long have you been able to read my thoughts? Since that day? So you've heard everything between that to now? Within what proximity? During the whole day? Is that how you knew I was sitting in the booth? Is that why you sat beside me on the train? We share a soul. We share a soul. I don't know why I can't hear your mind, but I don't care. Maybe I'm just a late bloomer, but there is literally no other explanation. I knew it all along. You can read my mind, but I can read you, your heart, your destiny, your future. I knew from the moment we met where you belonged, and the world has given us this little push in our favor to bring us fully together. I understand now why you went cold, why you were so slow to text back or distant. You heard my thoughts every time I watched you from your window every day on the train the entire day. I can imagine it's difficult to talk like there's a constant audio feedback, that when you're trying to speak, you're being cut off by my thoughts. Oh, my love, that must be so frustrating. I understand now. Shh, I get it. Everything must be so loud. You need to rest. You need to rest, and I need to think about this. This is a lot to think about, to consider, so... we can do this the easy way or the hard way. You can drink this glass of water and peacefully go to sleep, or... and I'm sure you can read where my mind is going with this. There's the bat. Good boy. Drink it all. Rest easy, my love. I'll make things more comfortable for you, and we'll discuss this very, very soon. I love you.